Hello? Ooh, stairs. Things are gonna get vertical. That's so aggressive sounding.
Thanks for sitting through chess club with me. Sure you don't want to ride home?
Yeah, I'll hang here in the cafeteria until my mom gets off.
Oh, looks like my dad is here. See you tomorrow.
See ya. Hello? Vivian, are you still here? Hey, who's there? Quit messing around. Forget this, I'm walking home.
Forget this. Just forget this. Why? Who's keeping robes like that? The attic door symbol has a star symbol, just like the one from the front door. It's an empty bird cage with a label, "Love Lost." It's an empty bird cage with a label, "Love Found." So I guess Dad and Vivian? Mom and Vivian? Question mark? I can't pick this type of lock. John knew me too well. So that's his. Guess the lady will break through that for me. Dad's CD collection. If there's one thing John and I inherited from Dad, it was his love of music. Most of these are blues albums. Blues Clues. Mm-hmm. I don't think we can do anything with that. An old chat conversation is left on the computer screen. When are you flying to visit again? Soon. Maria is suspicious of all the work trips. You promised you'd bring up the divorce. And I will. I just need to find the right time. She's going to find out about us sooner or later. I always hated Dad for this. Yeah, it is pretty gross. There's an old doll locked in a cage. We're just going around the house breaking everything, aren't we? We just... The pendulum is missing. The handles are also missing, I assume. Dad reached out to me again about visiting. Same. I'm just going to ignore it. You're not going, are you? I'm thinking about it. I feel guilty not seeing him because his house stuff. Well, he should have taken better care of himself. That's his own fault. Oh, come on, dude. He's still our dad. That's easy for you to say. He was around longer for you. I assume that's my bedroom. Amy's bedroom. Or actually, it's probably Juan's bedroom, right? I don't think we can do anything else in this room. Which leaves. Actually, I guess this is my bedroom. Juan's is the other one. With the lock on it. I think I can get over there. It's just greedy. Greedy, greedy, greedy. I don't think I can do anything here either, can I? Unless I've missed something in these piles of stuff. Gosh. Whoever put that there needs a good talking to. That cloak. Again, who, I guess people have cloaks. Dressing gowns and shit. In fact, I have one. You know what? What am I talking about? So there's a breakthrough a wall in my bedroom. Can we get to it from outside? It's a ridiculous idea, but I'm gonna go have a look, I guess. Does it look like the window was boarded up as well? On the inside though. So that doesn't make sense either. Oh. So the body of me / Amy is there and we're trapped in here in her mind. Boop, boop. I don't think that quite worked correctly, did it? Hello, installing. Welcome in. Something is happening in here though. Oh, we can Oh. Hello. How are you doing? What if I just... You're gonna see me behind this couch? My arse isn't hanging out from the side of the couch. Can we do this? I don't want to be greedy. You wouldn't want to be greedy now, would you? Doing AO good. Well, that is AO not bad. Can we go under the table? We can. Perfect. I'm glad you're doing AO good. I just noticed the basement is chained up. It weren't like that before. There was literally things holding it up there. Do we get anything from that? Other than vandalizing? Let me go outside where we were going before. Just want to have a look. Just want a gander. Like I said, they looked like there was boarded windows on this upstairs. But there ain't no way of getting up there. At least we dealt with the Randall the Vandal. That's me. The chains all over the door are holding it shut. They are locked with a simple lock. Why would they lock that like that? That just seems silly, doesn't it? Like, you know I can pick the lock, right? Just seems like an unnecessary inconvenience, doesn't it? But why was it locked? Have we not done everything down here? Can I take this? We're just gonna turn that off, I guess. There has to have been a reason why we needed to come back in here. And we can't interact with anything else. So we'll just turn the water off, you know? In case we get flooded or something. Oh shit. You gonna turn around as soon as I make a run for it? Because they didn't want Randall getting down there and messing up the place. Well, I got down there. Of course you did. So she's like a scary representation of the dude that's kidnapped me in the real world, quote unquote. Is that what she is? She's just like the big evil that my mind's created. The robe. The robe's gone. I knew it. The bloody robe. I told you. I told you that robe was giving me the heebie-jeebies. She's still down there. Unfortunately, she's not still down there. So the only thing we can do is go back to our mother's room. Well, this ain't our mother's room, is it? It's our dad's office. I'm a little confused. Let's look in here again, see if anything's changed. Oh snap. These posts are super old and brittle. I could bust through the wall with something heavy. Does hammer count? Yes. When in doubt, swing a hammer about. Why are you in here? Could you piss off? Is she gonna come in here? We did this time travel to 1991, I believe. If we just show her my smartphone, she might just shit herself and die from like how impressed she is. I didn't read any of that. Let's try that again. Oh, we can't try it again. Something about an old Walkman. My bass guitar. Hard to believe it was ever this shiny and new. Pictures of my favorite bands. I still listen to some of these albums. The table I used when I got into tarot card reading. My mum hated all the Wiccan stuff I tried out when I was younger. She's surprisingly cool with it now. There's an old doll locked up in a cage. I can place red tarot cards here. Man, I gotta collect, what? 11 tarot cards? The start of my horror movie collection. It's one of the few things I made sure to keep after moving around so much. That is something that I've been wanting to do for a while. I've been wanting to get physical copies of movies and stuff. Maybe I'll... This is some in-depth commentary right now. Talking about wanting to get DVDs and stuff. Is that dude man? The kidnapper man? What are you doing down there, buddy? It's Vivian's library card. It's Vivian's library key card. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, I said that. That's literally what I said.
Since it's almost Halloween, I was thinking of making the library display occult themed.
Really? That's so cool. You weren't doing it just because, you know, I like that stuff, are you?
What? No, it fits the season, and
I'm just teasing.
'Tis the
Need
season.
any suggestions?
yes, please.
Well, you'll definitely need some tarot cards. And a spirit board would be perfect.
Noted.
This was the first time I realized Vivian might like me as much as I liked her. You reach your fingers into the drain. You pick up the red tarot cards. Would I have been able to do that if the water was off? Or on even? We're surprisingly calm about the fire going on downstairs. Yon's stuff is mostly packed in boxes. I hate that this is how I remember his room. Shit. Somebody's letting off either fireworks or small bombs outside. I got a 3-digit code. An email is open on the computer screen. Yon, I am sorry to reach out like this, but your father is very ill. He suffered a heart attack and requested you come visit him. We will pay for your plane ticket. He will send you his old suitcase to use. He set up the password to his favorite radio station. It's signed from Dad's wife, aka the woman that he cheated on Mum with. Sick. John's guitar. So we need to figure out the radio station situation. The radio station situation. Now that's a fun sentence. Absolutely. Top 10 sentences to say, I think. Wait, oh, look at... See? That creepy wet lady? Not so bad. She cleared the way for me. She might have smacked me around a bit at the start, but I think that was all just growing pains. I suppose the batteries are for the radio, now that I think about it. Seductive promise, sinister indulgence, devastation, daring gesture. So I guess we gotta figure out what we put where at some point. We also need the weight for the alarm, the clock. Bam. I'm glad it's not just me that just cannibalizes other electronic items for batteries when I need batteries. I guess it'll be that, right? It'll be the blues one. 939. It'll be that. Because my papa likes jazz, blues even. As previously stated. Let's see if my brain can retain. If my brain can retain. There you go. Another good sentence to say out loud. 939. For this 5 seconds. Care package. Thanks for the care package. Hope your classes are going well, if you can hear me. Bam. Oh, we're puzzling. Of course, that's where I'd keep my grandfather clock weight. Pendulum. Am I gonna get busted in on? What's that this way? Is this the bathroom? It is. Taking a little break to see what's going on with Amy. Oh, it's all going on. You're seriously leaving me and Mum to go live with this guy who abandoned us? I get you hate his guts, but someone needs to be there for Dad. We're still his family. You gotta be freaking kidding me. So he's more important than me? Than Mum? Of course not. But he asked for my help, and who knows if he'll be around much longer. Don't talk to me anymore. Come on, Amy. You need to grow up. Flo's playing along at home. We're back in time. In Amy's childhood home. Her dad was absent and or cheated on her mum and left. Her brother left and abandoned her as well at a young age because he was older. Her mum was struggling financially. The usual stuff. And now we're learning that her dad was ill and her brother went to take care of him. So she's feeling betrayed. Bam. Yep, give me your hip. We're also being stalked. We're being stalked around the house by the woman of the Black Lake. I can't remember, is that her name? Just a creepy Asian looking lady with wet sopping sounds going on. Okay, we got the blue. Just another day. Seduced performer. Seduced performer. Guess that, because the rose. And this because of... Oh. I figured that because the rose. He was sending Amy or the other girl from... I mean this and this. Hmm. I guess it has to be that because so Dr. Promise, maybe? Or this devastation. Hmm. I would have thought that there would be a mentor, right? That's just that one. It's the obvious. It is the obvious. Why don't I just do the obvious? I was trying to derive what we know. But it literally is just telling us what to use. Devastated spirit. Daring ally. I did put those two together at one point, so like I am kind of big brain. I already knew. Sinister performance. Amy locked in the cage. Daring spirit. Liberation. Is this Outlast? Are we being liberated right now? You picked up the Chrissy doll. Oh, here we go again. Break shit, ask questions later. That's it. We're not having any... I'm not having any mirrors attached to walls in my house. But from now on, they're all going to be freestanding. Because there's been at least 2 or 3 two-way mirrors in this game with secret passages behind them. I don't trust them anymore. Is that a rose? The rose I found in my locker.
My mom is totally cool with you sleeping over tonight. We'll meet at my place. Once my mom leaves for work, we can sneak into the library.
Right. Yeah. Sounds like a plan. You sure we can't just do the seance at your house?
No, it has to be at school. Yeah, I get a feeling it's close to the spirit world or something. Maybe because there was a tragedy there.
You don't sound too confident.
Don't worry.
Tragedy.
We'll figure it out. See you tonight.
I feel so stupid doing this now. Well, you would. Hindsight is 2020, isn't it? It's locked with a simple lock. I got just the thing. What in the... Oh, it's blocking my... Interesting. Oh. call me locksmith and lawyer. So that's my bedroom. It's the clock hands. They're next to a telephone and I can just barely make out the phone number. Hang on. Hang on, everyone. Hey. Hang on. Have my lights off so I can't see. I can't see shit. A little behind the curtain there for it. That's my phone number, isn't it? From the first chapter? It's a video feed of my locker from school. So somebody's been stalking Amy as well. Like they were the other girl from the past. Because whoever was the evil spirit that was stalking the oddball student, I guess, thinks that Amy is the same, so targeting her. Sorry, I disappeared. I went and made some frozen juice. That does sound good. You have a question? What is your question? Something's making a noise. Buddy free zone. What is your kitty's name? And I'm not talking catnets. Lucy. Luci, because I'm weird like that. I thought it'd be a funny pun to call her Luci Fur. F-U-R. Is that because you're Tanny Brown? A little bit. Like the demon, right? There's a demon called Tanny Brown. Supposedly. From back in my WoW days. That's how I got that name. Because I was edgy like that. Apparently still am, because I call my cat Lucifer, to be fair, but... You pick up the clock hands.
Hello?
Vivian.
Amy!
Do you really think I date you, Viv? I know about that sad, sappy letter you wrote me. You don't even have the guts to say it on my face.
Interesting. Tenebrous
No.
is darkness and
No
loose
way!
for light.
I know this isn't you, Amy.
Interesting.
Just go home, Viv.
That is an interesting... I didn't realize that. I knew...
So
Because I knew Tenebrous or Tenebrion
I'll save you, no matter what.
was like apparently the demon of... Is it shadow art and music?
I'm so
believe.
sorry I dragged you into this.
I believe, if I remember right. And I was like, hey, I like all those things. So... And that name was available on the WoW server I was playing on. So that definitely helped. I do call her loose, though. because 4 letters is just too many. Is that Vivian running around? That's an interesting bit of juxtaposition, isn't it, with the my idea of calling her Lucy, as in like Lucifer, Satan, and then loose means light. Is that all I needed down there? The clock handles. Lucifer was the light bringer. Oh. Or take that, God. Oh. Oh? Well, that makes sense, doesn't it? You picked up the Amy doll. So yeah, that says it, doesn't it? Chrissy was the small doll of a girl. Looks like something gets etched on the bottom. The name Chrissy is written on it. So Chrissy was the girl in the past that was stalked by the drama teacher and...
Hello?
Oh, Amy? Hi, this is Erica. Look, I didn't know how else to reach you. There's been an accident. And, look, you and your mom need to come right away. I'm so sorry.
Well, that's not good. It's, one been in an accident. Yawn. I must have pronounced Amy's brother's name at least 6 different ways. Well, that weren't fair. How was I supposed to know that was going to happen? Just know that the piece of shit was going to be outside the room. Actually, that's a point. Can I can. It didn't even dawn on me that I had a phone in my pocket. Don't know. That is the number, isn't it? That is the number. So says my notes. Unless I botched the number. What? Can I call it from inside the crack? That sounds gross, doesn't it? Although I guess it depends on the crack, right? Some cracks are inevitably less gross than others. Can we call it in here? Let's see. I gotta investigate. Why would it give me a number if I can't call it? That is the number I dialed, okay. I wasn't doing a dumb. Wonder if there's anything else we can do in here. Get the camera 3 to work. I don't know. And we had what looked like Vivian running around in here. I can also hear a static sound, something. Can't use that phone. How bizarre. I don't know why they would give me a number that I can't use. Maybe not yet. How bizarre. How bizarre. Bum, 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 bum. I felt that. It is a curse and a blessing to hear song lyrics and immediately just have an overwhelming urge to want to sing them. I managed to mask pretty well in public, but sometimes I do slip up. What am I doing? All right, we need the door. Love lost. So I guess that would be Chrissy, because she was in the past. And love found would be present, so that would be me. Yes.